Here at ONS 2010, Oncology.TV has been having great experiences talking with people throughout the industry. But there was one event in particular that to us who work with this news service was of great importance and significance to us as people, and that was Lois Trench-Hines being recognized by the Society. Oncology nurses are very important to you. What does this honor mean, being recognized for your outstanding contributions?
Well, to be honest with you, I think when you're recognized by any society, it means you're getting old. Because I don't think 24 or 26-year-olds are recognized for lifelong achievements. But I truly feel that this is not my recognition. It is the recognition of my wonderful staff that I've worked with at Meniscus Limited for over 27 years. But even more important, it is the contributions that many of my colleagues as editorial board members and authors have contributed to their colleagues. They have shared their experiences, they have taken the time to write about them, to talk about them. So in many ways, this is not a single person's recognition. It is a recognition of an achievement of many, many individuals over 2 decades.
And it shows you've been blessed to have a lot of good relationships.
Right. Well, relationships are very important. I think they're very important to all of us. And I can tell you that I think I learned this as when I was once a student athlete, that you have to bring a team together, and it is a team. This experience was most significant to me and crew, and I think you know that there's somebody who has to drive that boat, and in many ways, hopefully, we will continue to drive education throughout to all nurses who care for cancer patients.
Now, you've not been a Lois come lately. Long ago, you recognized the importance of oncology nurses, and I know you've been very passionate about that.
Yes, it became so evident to me in the mid-'70s when I was working with oncology nurses and doing clinical trials for tamoxifen, and a lot of people can't even remember where they were in the mid-'70s. With the ages now of, I see the oncology nurses walking the halls here. But when you're doing clinical trials, you realize it's the nurse caring for the patient who's doing not only the education, but the symptom management of all the side effects. And I said to myself, oh my word, this would not even be happening without the interest, the care, the devotion of oncology nurses. So yes, I've always been sort of like the ambassador for oncology nursing. And when we started the business of Meniscus Limited, that was a crusade I had to get the clinical newsletters out to all of the oncology nurses in print. We did print. We did a lot of print back then.
So what does this recognition, or how do you assess the relationship with Oncology Nursing Society going forward?
Oh, this is a wonderful question. You know, these are trying times in many ways, but also they're challenging, but it's very exciting because we now take a look at our technology that we have available to us. We know that print is not as significant as it was, but we can do so much more with the web. And the product line, the program that we're doing with Oncology.TV is going to play, I think, a significant role. Not only does it offer continuing education and clinical trial information and symptom management, but also this is an opportunity for nurses who can basically film their own experiences, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, upload it onto Oncology.TV, and then share it with their network system, with their colleagues, to 1, 2, 5, or 1,000 individuals. So all of a sudden now, we no longer are, let's say, minimized by print or minimized by live. What we will be doing is sharing with thousands of our colleagues, and I'm very excited about that in the future.
Now this Oncology.TV, this channel, this medium that we're using now, you Folks like Bob Bieber, Bill Bonnell have put a ton of time into getting this thing launched. And I know your passion is coming through in that, not only in the sharing of information, but having everything getting out to everyone in a much more faster way to help patients in a much more faster way.
Right, absolutely. I have a wonderful, wonderful working relationship with Bob Bieber and Bill Bonnell. And that's fascinating because everybody's doing business differently now. At one time, their group, North Star, may have been considered competitors of Meniscus Limited. Now we're collaborators because we now know it takes several different talents to make the whole bigger, stronger, and better.
Great. Thanks for taking some time out of the day. Thanks for sharing your feelings about this recognition.
Well, thank you for the opportunity for sharing it with all of my colleagues.
Lois Trench-Hines, the unlimited leader of Meniscus Limited and OncoView.TV.